One wonders exactly what made such a mad woman become so, mad. I guess the answer to that question lies in the future where we'll actually eventually see who really is Toga. Because now it seems to imply that Toga Himoko actually had a connection to Deku all along. Or is this just her sick mind making that intention? Has she always been a sociopath hiding behind a face of cheeriness while always uh, holding in her madness until she saw Stain and decided to no longer do it? I cannot figure out that girl, but what I do know is despair is coming. Boku no Hero Academia, chapter 225. Giran is believing well that the meta-liberation will fail, but Ridesto arrogantly points out three important things, especially about the Nomos. That he hasn't seen a Nomo since after the incident, meaning they cannot be moved completely. And that special one may have produced one, but retrieving the black one, I don't know how he managed to find that out though, when he says retrieving the black one. That seems to imply that there was another hero close by that also is part of this one. So, meaning that there is, and he's also saying that summarizing that without All for One they cannot do ammunition, and considers the League of Villains to be nothing more than street punks. Once again implying that they are really gonna lose, and they're gonna lose badly. Well, it's either way, it turns out that this entire town has trained daily, all for the sake of liberation. Well, you mean terrorism. So Himiko Toga is targeted by Curious, the girl, the woman that one of the leaders of the alliance, or in her case, Chitose Kusuki. Her code name is Curious because, well, she's a reporter and is always looking for a scoop. Her superpower, or quirk, is mine. Anything she touches, she can detonate, like a deadly queen. The only difference is that, from your Bizarre Adventure, the only difference is they are not lethal, but many will still hurt. Turns out that Curious is actually after Toga because she wants to know a little bit about her past, everything about a young girl turned into violence, because we all thought that Toga was just a crazy girl turned into violence and all that stuff, but no, it turns out that she may actually have a different type of past in it. As Curious keeps on hurting Toga by even using a part of her subordinate's blood of it all, she keeps on spamming her annoying dialogue about what do you feel about the Curious situation and the fact that you're the eldest daughter of a Toga family, meaning that Toga is actually has siblings, and she's 17 years old. She went missing after middle school graduation, and there were even media about her parents. So whatever happened, we don't know. But then we see a flashback on when she was with her comrades, and she appeared to have a mask on, although it's not exactly known if that mask is just her psychologically putting it on, or if she really did have a mask on. But what makes this flashback a little bit more interesting is that we actually see a picture of Deku in it. So once again, is this Toga's insane mind projecting Deku when he was fighting or anything else? Or did she go to middle school with Deku? I mean, why doesn't Deku recognize her? In fact, why do no one recognize her? If she's so famous for all this, why do no one recognize her? It's the same with Dabi. We all know or suspect who Dabi is, and it's very likely that this arc we're actually gonna find out if that is really true, especially of this all. But Toga, we also assumed she was just a crazy homicidal chick. Yes, she is a crazy homicidal chick, but for what reason is she a crazy homicidal chick? This seems to bring it all. Either way, it seems that she met Reed Destro a long time ago, and it was he who suggested to meet face to face. It's during then that Toga finally shows her mad face, giving off a killing intent that actually shocks. She told Curious for a little while, remembering the time she dropped off her mask and stabbed, possibly symbolizing that her mask that she had on in that flashback is not the real her. When her mask fell off, that was the real her. But yeah, why did she become a killer? But if she has always been a sociopath, then it makes sense that she hid behind a mask of insanity. because sociopath can do that. Still though, that doesn't really necessarily answer the question, what is Himiko Toga? And did she really know Deku in middle school, or is that just her insanity projecting it? Either way, once again implying that the Meta Liberation Army is gonna lose here and now. Think about it, if they lose here and now, it's gonna be the biggest humiliation of all time for them. Not to mention, the villain alliance will become truly feared, especially if people have trained for a long time. Redestro is too confident in all of this. Granted, he has all right to, but he really do know a lot, meaning that there is some hero out there who must have been a member of this Liberation Army. Is it strange if Hawks turns out to also have been a member of the Liberation Army? Only thing is that he's also undercover there? Or is it the rabbit girl, moon girl, whatever, that is a member of that one? Someone overheard what Dabi said, and that one is a member of this army. I don't know what it is going on, but what I do know is that we're going to delve into the insanity of Himiko Toga, perhaps. So what do I think about Curious? Well, she's a very large ham, I can tell you that. Her dialogue is so much I don't really know what to think of her. I don't really like her, but then again I don't really like any of the Liberation Army right now. They're too arrogant for their own good. Don't get me wrong, I hate the Villain Alliance too. But this is truly an arc where we don't really know which villain we're supposed to be voting for. So give me your thoughts if you have any.